Psalm 23:4. Even though I walk through the valley of shadow and death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. What's up, guys? It's my last day here, full day, in Koh Samui, Thailand. Been a long 2-month trip all summer, and I just want to make this video basically talking about how, as a man, it's really important that you embrace the pain, embrace the stress. Now, I love it here, right? That's why I came back after my first trip. Sorry, getting over a bit of a chest cold that I've had the past few days, so voice might crack a couple times, my cough. But yeah, I think Koh Samui is absolutely beautiful. Super amazing place. Completely opened my eyes to just how small or how big the world is, and how small our minds can be growing up in the U.S. Thinking that the U.S. is just outright the greatest place on earth, when in reality it's probably not the case. There are plenty of places that, obviously, depending who you are, you might like a lot of other places much more than your hometown or all these cities in the U.S. So I love Samui. I love it here. But these past 2 months have been a struggle, man. Whether it's just been injuries, health issues, just random roadblocks, and all these things like stressing me out, adding stress in my life. It's been a rough 2 months. I've done what I can to make the best of it, of course. I've still been having a good time, training hard, but it has been a stressful 2 months. And it's just made me think a lot about how, as a man, you got to embrace times like this. I talk about it all the time. You got to embrace these valleys, because life is a series of peaks and valleys. It's not always going to be highs and super easy and a great time. Like, you're going to face challenges, and I think that's how you grow. It's critical to go through these things to grow as a person, build your character, build your life experiences, gain more wisdom. And I feel like this trip has done that for me a lot. Being out here all on my own, I've had to just deal with stuff, right? Don't really have anyone to lean on. I've just kind of had to handle it all on my own. And I think it's taught me a lot, and it's brought me a lot closer to God. I've leaned on God a lot. I've read my Bible a lot, prayed a lot, and it's made me realize that as soon as I get back to Vegas, I'm going to go get baptized, and kind of giving me this perspective of pushing a lot of nonsense and sin out of my life, which I feel like I've already done a lot up to this point, but there's still more stuff that's just got to go. And I think this has really opened my eyes to that and forced me to kind of push that reset button and really change moving forward what my focus is and what my priorities are. So I just think that, like I said, especially as a man, you got to go through these challenging times. And a lot of times you got to go through it on your own, because I made another video before talking about this that a lot of people seem to like, that no one is coming to save you, dude. No one cares about your problems as much as you do. And if you have a good relationship with your family, then your mom and your dad and like your siblings. But even them, they still have all their own things going on. So it really is up to you to just get stuff done, handle stuff. If you have a problem, fix it, work through it, embrace the struggle, embrace the pain, and let that make you stronger moving forward. You can't crumble under the pressure, because if you do, again, nobody's coming to pick you up. The younger you are, right, you have more lifelines, and you do have more people that care and will support you. But once you get into your mid-20s, late 20s, 30s as a guy, nobody cares, man. It's up to you to make it happen. and nobody's going to help when you fall down and you're at, your lowest point. So even, I'll give you another example. So I'm not going to go into the details of all the stuff that I've handled this trip, but obviously right now, overcoming a cold at the end of the trip, the last few days, of course. A couple weeks ago, I had really bad food poisoning or a stomach flu, and probably the worst 8 to 12 hours of my life, throwing up every 30 minutes, couldn't sleep, super dehydrated, was trying to drink water the best I could. I legit thought I might pass out. It was bad. Top two most painful moments of my life. And during this time, I just kept reminding myself. I was literally laying in bed, excruciating. I just kept saying, maybe it's just your time. It's your time to suffer right now. Things aren't always going to be good. This is just some pain you got to go through at the moment. It'll pass, most likely. And you just got to suck it up. Deal with it. It's my time to suffer. And after this, there will be a moment where I can finally just chug a bottle of cold water again, and I'll have a newfound appreciation for that, because I can't drink any water right now without having to puke it all up. And I did. I got through it, and the next day I was able to chug some cold water, and gave me a whole new appreciation for just being able to drink some water, which, I'm saying I'm gonna have a sip of water right now, actually. So these things, they really do give you a new perspective. And I remember also, while I was in that moment, I was just praying a lot, just God, please, I can't take this anymore. Please just make this stop. And I felt closer to God after that. So there's always silver linings, and it really is just how you view things at the end of the day that makes it what it is, right? I say this all the time too, life is what you make of it. The meaning is what you make of it. It's all up to you, right? Andrew Tate talks about this a lot, taking full accountability for everything in your life. The good, the bad. If you take accountability, then that means that you have the power to change it and make it better. If you blame other people and you act like a victim, that means that you're powerless. And if you decide to frame yourself as powerless, that's your fault. So you got to embrace the pain, embrace the stress, embrace the challenges, because little wasp over there always. Another good saying, that I think I've said before is, I heard this in church, is you can't outgrow your pain tolerance. So very much along the lines of the more stress you can handle, the more you can grow, the more successful you can be. A lot of people say that they want to be a millionaire, be rich, or run a business, but they couldn't handle the stress that comes along with that, or the pain or challenges that it takes to get there. So a lot of people say it, but they don't mean it. And if you want to get to these places that you want to be in life, you need to practice just embracing the pain, enduring the stress, and thriving under pressure. So no matter what's going on to you in your life right now, or is going to happen in the future, just know it's up to you. You got to get through it. Take things as they come, and embrace the challenges as an opportunity to grow, not as, God is targeting me or people are out to get me, right? I'm just throwing all these out here right now. A lot of people talk about, when you pray to God for strength, He doesn't just give you strength. He gives you the opportunity to get stronger. Or when you pray for peace, He's not just going to make you feel peace. He's going to give you the opportunity to gain a sense of peace. Or you know what I'm saying? There's tons of examples, right? He's never just going to give you what you're asking for. He's going to put you in a situation where you have the chance to extract that from that situation, right? So, bit of a different video, just rambling a bit. Tomorrow, flight, we'll head back to Vegas. I don't know if I'll be able to do the daily uploads, because got a 13-hour layover in Singapore, then a 15-hour flight. insane. A lot of traveling the next couple days, so might miss a video, sorry. But if you enjoyed, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.